I was like, this is a Sonic 1 game, so then how come the Sonic 3 menu's in here? But I decided to shrug it off as another thing by my friend. So, when I started with one save file, it showed me 3 different slots. One with Tails, Knuckles, and Eggman? I was kind of surprised that Eggman was playable in this game, but I thought it was a cool addition that my friend put in, but boy was I wrong. I was in for extremely horrifying hell. So as I started, I looked around. Knuckles and Eggman were locked. Only Tails was playable, so I decided to click on Tails. When I clicked on Tails, an evil maniacal laugh started. So when that happened, I was set up for something big and bad. But I continued on, and I did not really seem to be weirded out by this, I guess, but I decided to continue on and start playing. So the level was basically Green Hill Zone, but the music was really odd. It was like some music played backwards, like a heavenly melody or something. I was really confused, but I decided to keep on playing. So when the level started, I saw Green Hill Zone, and the music was kind of distorted, like a backwards song of a heavenly melody. I decided to shrug it off and just continue to play. So I was playing as Tails, and Tails was just excited and happy. So I decided to push one of the WASD keys, and I moved forward. So as I was moving forward, I saw some very disturbing things. Dead animals, dead leaves, trees, plants. All I saw was just gore everywhere. I was really disturbed. I got a few chills up my spine. I was starting to think that this was not something by my friend. This was real. But I still kind of had the feeling that it was a play off by my friend. So I decided to keep on playing and just shrug it off again. So, as the bloody animals continue on, I saw some more dead animals and more. So I walked on. Tails started to have a frightened and worried look on his face. Although this time, instead of him just walking slowly, he flew as fast as he could when I pressed one of the keys, instead of him moving slowly. Until I got to a stop and the music stopped, and I saw Sonic with his eyes closed. I was like, maybe Sonic could give me some relief in my mind. And Tails looked kinda exhausted, but like glad to see that Sonic was okay. So there was a little cutscene that happened where Tails walked closer and closer to Sonic, and the closer he walks, static started popping up. It started getting louder and louder and louder the more he got closer. And I was not expecting to have something just come out of nowhere and give me a message saying, "Hello, do you want to play with me?" Question mark. I was confused and I said, "Sure." So the level started and I was on Angel Island. Tails was looking at the screen and pointing forward. and I was really weirded out by this, and I kind of just decided to shrug it off, even though the place was burning. And the stage was hide and seek. I was kind of expecting like a dark level or something, some bushes and trees, but I guess not. So I decided to move his tails. Then, when I got to the middle of playing the stage, Sonic jumped out of nowhere, and I saw the same Sonic that I saw at the start of the game. He was all jumping around. Although there were like transparent images of him moving around like crazy. Although I was not really freaked out by this. I just thought it was a hack or something now than just my friend. I bet he really got weirded out and scared by this, but I decided to shrug it off and just keep playing. So as I kept on playing, SoNic.ExE started to chase me, and Tails was really frightened. So I was like, "Go Tails, go, go, go Tails!" Tails was getting slower while SoNic.ExE was catching up. SoNic.ExE eventually caught up. And now, he says, "Found you." And then, he lunges in front of Tails, stabbing him. And I hear a big scream let out by probably what seemed to be Tails. A message box popped up saying, "You're too slow, wanna try again?" And I said to myself, "Don't do it, don't do it." But my curiosity got the best of me when I decided to keep on playing. So now, I didn't know what I was up for. But now Tails' sprite was now all black and bloody. And I couldn't play as him. But now I could play as Knuckles, I guess. So I decided to play as Knuckles. But now I could play as Knuckles, I guess. So I decided to play as Knuckles. And nothing really seemed too shabby. It was basically a chemical plant zone, but with a red background with fog and clouds to be what it looked like. So I decided to run along the stage. And then a big static image just popped up. And blood was everywhere when it flashed back to the stage. So I was like, "Whoa, what was that?" As soon as the static went away. Oh, now that it was finished, SoNic.ExE was in front of Knuckles before him. Just standing there. Just plainly. I thought this was something weird. But I ran up with Knuckles. So I ran up to Sonic. And Sonic disappeared. I went behind Knuckles and forward and back and forward and back. As I kept on running towards SoNic.ExE each time. Until Sonic lunged at Knuckles and killed him. Letting out another big scream. I was really surprised about how quick that was. Because Knuckles seems like he'd be the tough guy. Although now I was really disturbed and I was kind of creeped out now. By basically meaning I did not know what to do. I really wanted to quit playing the game. But there's still one more character to play as. And it was the unfortunate Eggman. So I was really